Hey guys, I am making my video today in spite of the fact that I am having a bit of a tough day. I had to walk down the stairs holding onto the walls, holding onto my life because I could barely control my legs. But nevertheless, I have committed to making one video a week and especially to responding to your comments and requests on what videos to make next. Today, I found a topic that was very close to my heart, and that is a very current problem that I'm facing, namely the tremors. It's basically the main symptom that I'm dealing with lately. For this, I want to thank Sharon Palmer for suggesting I make a video on tremors and how they began and how they affect me today. So we're going to start the video right now. All right, so when did they begin, these tremors that are so terrible nowadays? Well, you know what, guys? If I have to be completely honest and honest to myself, I think that tremors were possibly one of the first symptoms that I noticed in my body. And well, these appeared when I was in a situation where I was nervous, and I noticed that, for example, at a reception, I noticed that my hand was shaking when raising the wine glass. So at the time I was like 21, 22, and note that I was diagnosed at 27. After that, I can't really say that I paid much attention to it. Like, the tremors were simply there. They were just a passenger that tagged along wherever I went and didn't really pay it much attention. However, it's in the past few years that the tremors have really escalated and become debilitating. I can't really say when this happened, but I can definitely say that there was a point after which they simply became impossible for me to hide, and everyone noticed them. So when I said that I had MS, people will often go like, well, we noticed that there was something going on. So yeah, so that. And nowadays, it's at the point where when I have to put cream in my eyes, for example, that requires quite a bit of precision. That's where I struggle the most. And also, I cannot write by hand. I have to use adaptive tools to carry out daily activities. So I mentioned this to my doctor, and the doctor said that tremors are a very tricky feeling because it hides somewhere in our cerebellum, and there is no direct medication that can prevent the tremors from happening. So he said that there were some positive results with a medication called gabapentin, and another one, which is the ingredient containing beta blockers. Well, I started with the gabapentin, and the first night was wonderful. The morning after, I woke up and I had no tremors whatsoever. However, after that, the tremors came back, and it's as if the gabapentin simply stopped functioning. And I instead got symptoms of anxiety that would wake me up at night for no obvious reasons. I was just anxious. And then I tried with the beta blockers, namely the ingredient called propranolol, which I slowly escalated until I reached an effect that was tolerable, without side effects, and providing a mild relief of my tremors. Well, I have to say that to this day, it's been a month now, and to this day, they have improved. But other than that, I can't really say that they're a final solution to the tremors. For which reason, I invite you guys rather to consider adaptive options in your daily habits. While I cannot provide you with direct treatment, I do have a few tips on things you can do yourself. So one of these adaptational therapies that you guys can follow, which were suggested to me from my occupational therapist, are simply like, I love to use shirts, right? The thing is, with shirts, I need to button them up and button them down, which is something that requires a lot of energy, and after which I'm exhausted. So lately I've been refraining from using shirts, and I love this sweater with a zipper. It is just everything I need, and I can put it on and off and requires no efforts. Another one would be getting shoelaces replaced with elastic shoe bands, so that rather than having to open the shoe, insert your foot and tie the knot, you can simply stretch it open with these elastic bands, insert your foot, and then the shoe closes again on its own. This is a great change. And another one, as I said, with putting cream on my face, which has recently become a struggle, what I do is that I hold my elbows close to the body. This way I can sort of control at least my forearms, and then I can apply the cream without too much tremor. The tremors would come from my hands or fingers, but not from the forearms. So that is a great improvement. So that's it for my video on tremors. As I said, I would love to address more topics that you guys find relevant. So please do leave your comments with desired topics for me to address. I read through them, and I will definitely address one of them, if not all of them at some point. And well, please remember to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell button in order to get notified whenever I publish a new video. And thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.